Hey guys and gals, welcome back to Omega Zone Gaming. And do I have a shit show of a review for you tonight? We're talking about Wolfenstein Youngbloodz. So let's get into how bad this game truly is. And mind you, I'm playing post-patch. Thank God, because if I couldn't checkpoint right, I would have had to give this a 0 out of 5 immediately. So let's talk about the story. This picks up about 20 years after the end, well, 18 realistically, after the end of Wolfenstein 2. BJ Blazkowicz is now training his two teenage daughters, along with his wife, Anya, in liberated America to kill Nazis like he did. He disappears during the course of the story, and you find a clue that takes you to Paris to find out why. The problem with this is it's a good story setup, but the two main characters are just annoying as fuck. Jess and Soph are female Beavis and Butthead. They make fart jokes, shit jokes, puke jokes, and that's about it. And they high five and thumbs up each other and goes, "Way to go, sis! Good going, sis! Kill that Nazi, sis!" So it gets really annoying really, really quick. The overall narrative is just a show drape for you using Paris as an open world. If you would have asked me a year ago, do you want an open world Wolfenstein? I would have said, hell yes, give me, here's my money. After playing open world Wolfenstein, though, well, semi-open world, split into segments, I never want this to happen again. There are boring, repetitive side missions that get interrupted by more boring, repetitive side missions. So you're at the base, you take a mission, you head out. You could get a call as soon as you arrive to go to another area of the map and take out a Nazi general, say, by taking out his vehicle, okay? So you do that. You kill everything on your way to get there. Mind you, these enemies are going to be at least 5 levels higher than you because, yes, there's a leveling system. So you're going to be about 5 levels lower than anything around you. You manage to fight your way there, and don't you dare think about playing this solo. This is a co-op game, regardless of what the Steam page says. This game is meant to be played co-op because your AI partner is dumb. Like literally dumb. So you make your way there, you do what you have to do, you take out the general. Okay, cool. You did what you needed to do. So you go back to what you were doing. Unfortunately, because it's semi-open world, they've all respawned. So now you have to kill every single one of them to do it again. The leveling system and perks are borderline stupid, and you can't even get them all, even if you reach max level. I'm pretty sure that's because they're going to add pay-to-win microtransactions at some point. Right now, all the microtransactions are cosmetic, thank God. But I have no doubt that that's going to turn into a negative real soon, and they're going to add pay-to-win microtransactions. Yeah, microtransactions in a co-op / single-player only game. Mind you, this game has no traditional multiplayer. No team deathmatch, nothing like that would execute for microtransactions where you need to show off cosmetics. But no, it has microtransactions. So the story is just window dressing for this. You'll get a few more cutscenes, you'll figure out what happened to BJ Blazkowicz, and then the game ends on a cliffhanger again to set up for probably another side game that they're planning. So I'm kind of hoping they forget this game existed come Wolfenstein 3. The story, though, is just so minimal. It doesn't really do anything for me. I give it a 1 out of 5. I really do. The gameplay is just as bad, in my opinion. Not the actual physical gameplay of the guns and stuff. That feels right. What I'm talking about is the leveling system, the mission structure, the enemies that are bullet sponges. These are all wrong. And not only to that, you have to be a certain level before you go to certain areas. You can only take out the first 2 bosses, let's call them, without reaching a certain level threshold. You have to be above level 20 to take out any of the other ones. Yeah, so that sucks too. The guns feel well. They're fun to use, but only initially because you get tired of the bullet sponges eventually. So for gameplay, that's going to get a 2 out of 5 from me as well. Graphics. These still look excellent. It is still an amazing looking game. It still looks like Wolfenstein. The Paris streets look amazing. The Nazis look amazing. The robotic dogs and stuff like that. All that looks really good. And for me, is the highlight of the game. So that, for me, is a 4 out of 5. It's up there, but it doesn't do anything new. Okay, audio. Horrible. The guns sound great, don't get me wrong, but you also have to deal with the sisters' banter, which is annoying as hell, minimal voice acting from anybody else, and no music whatsoever. No music. There's literally not a single musical tune in this game, aside from one radio at the beginning of the game. You can find tapes and stuff and play them from your collectibles, but that doesn't really count for me. So, for me, audio is a 0 out of 5. Just based on the fact that it has no atmosphere. Now, on to the biggest thing, the biggest negative of this game for me, outside of microtransactions, because that's a really big negative. This game cannot be beaten unless you max level. You will die, and you will die repeatedly. And the worst sin that they did is, you think, oh, well, I'll just head back to the catacombs, go out, do some more side missions, and level, right? No. Once you enter that final mission, you are not allowed to leave. You are punished for entering that final mission early. It's basically Machine Games, Arcane, and Bethesda going, how dare you? How dare you go into this area before you're ready? How dare you not play the stupid repetitive side quests until you hit level 40? Bad gamer. Bad. Yeah. That is the biggest sin this game does, in my opinion. Microtransactions are the next one, because I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing some EXP and skill point buffs, because you can't unlock everything in this game. You can't. And cosmetics are almost a must to buy with actual cash. I don't care what they say, you can't. But those are my two biggest faults for this game. Overall, I did not enjoy my time with Wolfenstein Youngbloodz. I hope the next one is far superior. I'll probably go back and buy Wolfenstein 2 and enjoy that until the next one comes out. I will be doing a final, sort of structuralized review of all the Wolfensteins for Switch later down the line once I play 2. Don't know if they're ever going to release one, but I'll do a final structuralized review of what I think of the franchise as a whole, being on Switch now. But Wolfenstein Youngbloodz for me is a 1 out of 5. It is an avoid this game unless you really need Wolfenstein in your life, and it is on massive sale, like $2. Buy it then. Until next time, I will be having a Fire Emblem 3 Houses review coming up, and a Grandia HD remaster review coming up. This is Omega Zone Gaming. Like if you like, comment if you want, and feel free to subscribe. And as always, I am out.